After talking about fuels, I want to run through the different ways to burn fuels. So within equipment in homes, within boilers, within furnaces, water heaters, fireplaces, whatever, there are several different types of venting. And I have a list of 5 different types of venting here. Unfortunately, they're not necessarily all clear-cut. There's some overlap in these terms. Some people define these terms differently, but I want to lay them out so you're sort of familiar with them. I'm going to describe each of them. Atmospheric combustion and natural draft are usually pretty much synonymous. And what this is your conventional flue, your conventional chimney. It uses natural draft. It uses the stack effect. So when you burn a fuel, you create heat. That warm exhaust rises up a chimney or a flue out into the atmosphere. And it's this natural convection, it's this natural buoyancy of the hot exhaust gases that's really responsible for removing the exhaust from the appliance, from the house. That's natural draft. Power vented appliances don't rely on that natural convection, that natural buoyancy. There's a blower or a fan that takes the exhaust gases and blows it outside the house. Usually it doesn't go all the way up through a flue. Usually it goes out a sidewall. There's different configurations, but typically one of the advantages is it has much shorter runs. You don't need a flue. You can blow it directly out a sidewall. Direct vent may or may not be power vented. What direct vent usually means is that as well as you take the exhaust gases and you deliver it out a sidewall, sometimes powered, sometimes not, or out, you don't go up a tall chimney or a flue. And in addition to that, you do have fresh air coming into the appliance from the outside, kind of makeup air coming to the appliance. Oxygen from that air gets used to burn the fuel, and then the exhaust gases get dumped directly back out. Again, sometimes this is powered, sometimes this is not. And other people have different definitions for direct vent, so be aware of that. The system that I recommend almost always is sealed combustion. And sealed combustion usually is both direct vented and power vented. What happens in a sealed combustion appliance is that the combustion chamber, the combustion gases never mix with the indoor air. So in an atmospheric combustion appliances, say a fireplace. You light a fire in a fireplace. The exhaust goes up the chimney. The oxygen that's needed to burn that wood comes from the room itself. So it comes from your living room. Air gets sucked into the fireplace. Oxygen gets used to burn the wood, and then it goes up and out. So you're sucking conditioned space from your living room or wherever up and out of the house. And that's an energy liability and potentially a safety liability, which I'll talk about a bit later. Sealed combustion takes outdoor air directly into the burner. The burner is sealed from the inside. Oxygen goes, burns the gas, burns the oil, burns whatever it is, and then the exhaust products get blown directly back out. And in really high performance homes that are becoming more and more airtight, sealed combustion is really the way to go. And fortunately, there are more and more appliances that are available sealed combustion. It's easier and easier to use that kind of system.